So if you are in front of your computer and you want to start compiling things, the first thing that you have to install will be Visual Studio Code, which is completely free. Do you have it installed in your computer or not yet?
Yes.
All right. What about you, Brian? Richard, do you have it?
Yes.
The prompter face?
No. The Visual Studio Code, VSC.
No, I don't have that.
Okay, let's install it very well. Let me show you where to go and how to install it. In that way, you can have it and follow us in this. And in that way, we are all in the same page, and at least we understand how this is done. So let me see. That is my Google search. Are you able to see it?
Oh, Visual Studio Code, you said?
Yes, Visual Studio Code. I know my accent is very heavy sometimes.
No, sometimes it's hard for me to hear too. So the video is definitely good. Yeah, I have that actually.
Perfect. So everybody has that installed in the computer?
Yes.
Yep. It's all started up.
All right. So let's see. Let me remove this here for a second. And we have Nico too, but now we are starting. So let's do this. We are going to open the code. And are you able to see my screen with VS Code?
Yep.
Do you notice that here I have two different icons? I hope you have that icons too. That icons are the extensions that we will need to compile our firmware. And the way that do you have it? If you don't have it, these ones, it's very easy. Let me make this a little bit bigger, in that way you can see better. Do you see this icon here that says extensions? The one that look like squares and one is escaping.
Yes.
If you click that one, you have this new little window, and if you can type platform, you will see it right there. Are you able to see it here? In this one is that one.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of having disable or uninstall, in your case, you will have the option to install. Are you able to see that one?
Yep, I have that, and then the Marlin one downloaded.
Excellent. What about you guys? The rest of you, do you have installed that one, Brian, too?
Yeah, I already have it.
Excellent. And you have also the another one, the Marlin one.
I don't think I have that one.
Check if you have it. In that way, the Marlin, the auto build Marlin, which is the icon would be a M.
Got it now.
Can you install it? Can you just type Marlin in the search window there? Nico, are you there too? And Oscar?
Yes, I'm here. Unfortunately, I am Nico and Oscar in the same computer. I don't know why.
Okay. So if you have a question in Spanish, I would be so happy to answer. In Spanish too. All right.
Qué bueno que lo mencionas porque, bueno, como te he contactado en otras veces y me has ayudado bastante, recientemente compré la versión 4.2.7. Instance.
Okay. Nico and Oscar is the same person. But let me tell you, Nico just bought the new board, the 4.2.7. And you are having problems with the firmware. Y tienes problemas con el firmware.
Correcto.
¿Sí, Nico? Okay.
No entiendo por qué no me deja compilar, pese a que he seguido varias instrucciones en internet, no me deja compilar.
Okay, he says that even that he has followed every single instruction on the net, in the internet, he has problem compiling. Okay. So question for everybody then. Now we're ready. We have the Platformio and we have the Marlin installer, right?
My Marlin's not showing over here on the side, but I have it downloaded.
You don't have it? No. If you go to open again the VS Code, you have it open?
Yeah.
Did you, again, you see this icon here with the squares?
Yeah.
You click that one and you type Marlin, A-R-L-I-N.
Yeah, the auto build Marlin.
Yes, that one.
Yeah,
And
I've got it, but it's not showing it on my sidebar.
My platform IO doesn't do that sometimes either, Brian. So sometimes, as long as you go to like the page, like if you click on the auto build Marlin again, and then you can open up Marlin without an issue still. It just won't show up as an icon. It's kind of stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes that happened to me too. Sometimes if you close and reopen it, stop. All right. So now all the way here in the top, the first option is open folder, but let's hold the next step there. So we can minimize this. We will go again to the internet. And now we're going to look for Marlin, actually. We are going to go for Marlin GitHub. The first thing that is there, Marlin firmware, Marlin, etc., etc., and we're going to get it. And the first page that you will see is this one. Now, very important about this page. This is all the information about the base Marlin. But if we want to have the really latest version, the one that people has fixed the bugs, the thing that you have to do is here in this drop-down little menu that says 2.0.x. If you drop it, you have an option all the way down that says bug fix 2.0.x. So look for that one, bug fix. We click that one, and now we have that option. Be sure that, again, here says bug fix 2.0x, and you can see all that files and documents and folders in there. If you have that there, let's now go to the green button that says code, and we're going to download the code. Download zip. And meanwhile, this is downloading. Everybody is there? Everybody is following me?
No.
I can wait. Where are you?
I'm on the Marlin page.
Okay.
Then I go to download.
Well, before that, did you see this page? You notice the same page in my screen?
No.
Okay. So do me a favor. I'm going to type this in our chat. In that way, you are able to see it. Let me see.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Just do a Google search for Marlin GitHub.
Yes, you can do that too. Marlin GitHub. And it's basically the first option. And the first page that you will see is, again, this one. Richard, meanwhile, that happened. I noticed that you are a fireman.
Yes, yeah. Fireman.
Well, I have to tell you that I'm honored to know you. You are the one always running into the problem. Normally, everybody will run out of the problem. So thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm there now.
Okay, perfect. So I'm here in this little window that says branches. If you click the arrow, do you see the last one that says bug fix?
2.0, yeah.
Yes.
Brian, in the top left-hand corner.
Yeah, bug fix 2.0.
Yeah.
Yes, perfect. And after you open that screen, go to the one that says code
Yeah.
and select download zip. Okay. All right. So that's the first thing that we need to download. Now we need to download one more thing. Again, in this page, you see that says GitHub, Marlin, build root, config, data, Docker, docs. Look for the folder that says config and open it. Click it and open it there. And it's telling you where are all the configuration gone. I want you to select the second one, the one that says configuration archive bugfix 2.0.x.zip, and click that one. And we automatically will start the download for that one. Let me know when you have it.
Got it.
All right, so let's open first the first file that we got, which is the Marlin bugfix 2.0, and we have it there. Everybody is able to see it in my screen?
No,
Yeah.
I think you're zoomed in too much.
Let me know when you are able to see it.
I see it in the corner, yeah.
Is that okay? You can see the name?
Yeah, yeah.
I can see it.
Okay, perfect. One of the things that happen a lot of times is that Windows, the operating system, is not able to read a name of a file if it's bigger than 256 characters. And because of that, sometimes you have errors compiling. So always the thing that I do is I will rename this folder. Well, first I will drag it to my C drive. Let me open another window here. In that way you can see it. I'm going to go to my PC and then C drive. And here in the C drive, in the root of the C drive, I'm just going to drag it just there and copy exactly in that location. If you can do that, will be great. Will take around 30 seconds to, well, depend on the speed of the computer. More or less will be that speed.
Yeah, I dropped it now, so it's copying in.
Okay, perfect. All right. So mine finished. Finish unzipping. So I will just open it just to check that everything is in there, but I will come back and I will rename it. And I just will call the folder Marlin. So rename, and I will call it just Marlin. First. Okay. That's the first step. That's the first step. Now, I'm going to open the second folder. The one that is says configuration. So let's open configurations. And I will drag it also to the, you can put that one anywhere you want. We don't need to change nothing in that one. Just I'm going to drag it to the C drive. Let me know when it's unzip in your case. And I can close this. All right. Do you have it, that folder? Unzip it, the one that says configurations?
Yeah, I have them both in the C.
Excellent. Brian, Nico.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So let's open that says configuration box 2.0. Inside that folder is another folder called also configuration. If I open that one, I have two folders, default and examples. The important one here is the one called examples. And if I open it, I have all the possible 3D printers, brands, or at least the most popular one, which I think is a lot of them, in a list. I guess everybody has the enders, right? The Creality enders.
Yes.
So let's go to the folder that says Creality, that's the company. We open that one, and it's a full list of all the enders that they have made. In my case, and everybody's case here, I think some of you guys, most of you has the Ender 3, right?
Yes, I have the 3 Pro, yeah.
Okay, Ender 3. Richard, you have the Ender 3. Brian, which one you have?
The Ender 3 Pro.
Perfect. What about you, Ed?
Pro.
Okay, and Nico, I think also you have the 3. The 3 and the Pro for firmware is basically the same thing. But I'm going to open the Ender 3 Pro. I open that one, and now I have 6 folders. Each folder depends on what motherboard you have installed. In my case, I have the Big Tech 3 SKR Mini E3 2.0, and I will open it. Did you choose yours depending on your motherboard?
Yeah,
Richard,
I choose the 422, so.
Perfect. What about you, Brian?
Same one.
All right. Okay, Ed, you too?
Same thing.
Perfect. So I'm going to keep this window open now. And now I'm going to open the folder that we renamed with the name Marlin. Let me go for it. It's in C and it's Marlin. And did you see that inside that folder called Marlin is another folder called Marlin again? Can you see that folder that is called Marlin inside the Marlin?
Yes.
Okay, open that folder. And if you open that folder, you see that already is basically 4 equal files called configuration H, configuration advanced H, make a file, marlin.iso, and version H. Okay, I want you to copy the 4 files from the configuration folder, the one that is Creality. I want you to copy that file, that 4 files. Copy. Let me copy that. Copy. No cut, because we can use that later on in life. So just copy, and we're going to paste it in the Marlin folder. It's going to tell you, do you want to replace that files? And you says, yes, I want to replace that file. All right. Any questions at this moment? And any question is a good question.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Oh, excellent. Ed, are you good? Brian?
I'm good.
All right. Oscar, are you good? ¿Estás bien, Oscar?
Yes,
Okay.
in this moment I am okay.
Okay.
For compiling, I have the problem.
Okay. Muy bien. No problem. Ahora sí, voy a cerrar esto. I'm going to open the compiler now. And everybody can go. Are you able to see my entire screen, or do you want me to make it a little bit smaller?
That should be fine for me. I'm good.
All right, Brian, Ed, Nico, everybody okay?
The view options, it'll let you change the zoom ratio.
Oh, okay. So did you see all the way in the top, the first is icon all the way to the left upper corner is the Explorer. Open that, click that one. And I will ask you to open a folder. That's one way to go. Another way is if you go to the option that says File, you can go to Open Folder. In the folder, I'm going to look now for the Marlin folder that is in C. So I go to local PC and I found Marlin. And I will select that one, Marlin, just that. And I will select folder. And now it's going to open.
Yep, I got it.
Perfect. So let me close this one, the icon. I don't need it. And in this folder, you can, if you go to the Marlin option here in the left and expand it, now you can see the files that we want to work with, configuration H or configuration advanced H. You see them?
Mm-hmm.
Brian, are you able to see that once?
When I hit that, I don't, the file doesn't come up.
You see it like this? You see the screen?
No.
What do you see in your screen?
It says open editors, debug console, SKR mini E3 V2, and outline.
Okay. Do you see all the way in the top that says file, edit, selection, view, go, run, and terminal? And help?
Yeah, I see all that.
Okay, go to file.
Okay.
And go to open folder.
Okay.
And a new window will open, right?
Yep.
Go to the local disk C, like Charlie. And if you put the Marlin folder and rename it, will be there. Just select that folder.
Okay.
Got it? Perfect. Oscar, Nico, you are the same? ¿Estás ahí in Marlin?
Yes, yes, I am here.
Okay.
I am
Perfect.
seeing.
Excellent. Now, do you see when I open that, now I can look for the Marlin option here in the Explorer, and I can open it. I can click the arrow, and that will expand. You are able to expand that, Brian?
Yep.
Perfect, good. Let's look for the file called configuration h.h, and I open it. Perfect. That is the beginning of where I'm going to create the firmware. So every time that you modify your printer, you add a BL touch, or you make it bigger, or you can make it smaller, etc., you are telling here the printer what to do and how to behave, and it has a new device that you want to use. So the first thing that I will do is in line 24, which is define configuration examples. In there, the thing that you can do is erase or change whatever is in that name and put your own name. In that way, people will know who modified that firmware. So I will put my name there. Or you can put Brian, you can put Richard, Ed, Nico, any name you want there. Has to be in between the commas, the columns. I'm going to scroll a little bit down. All this is instructions about where the firmware can find all the file that is needed. So as you can see, it's like a website, HTTP, and etc. I'll tell you a couple of things about the Delta printers, the SCARA printers, and how it's configured. I want you to notice that in front of every line, most of the time is 2 diagonals there, 2 slashes, 2 forward slashes. That means that lines, when the program is read by the computer, that will not be part of the program. It's just comments. So the next line, which is line 75, is asking you what you want to see in the screen of your little display. And the thing that I'm going to remove from there is I'm going to put my nickname from childhood, which is Iker. And I put Iker's printer or Ender or ender extender or any name that you want to see in the screen. And I do that because when I want to check if the firmware was successful, you will be able to see it in there too in the display that is attached to your printer. Okay. All right, so that's the fast little things that we can do right away. Now, as you can see, it's a lot of lines of code here, a lot. If we go one by one, will be a pain in the butt and will take you forever every time that you want to change something. So the smart thing to do is if you go to the edit option here in the top, you see that says file edit, look for the option find and click it. And that will open a little window here for searching any word that you want. Now, most of us, we are using the ender extender. So I'm going to here type, in my case, size. The word size, I will click, and immediately you see that I'm going to size of the bed right here. You see all these lines here?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So right now, this is the standard ender extender. In my case that I got the ender, the normal ender. In my case, I got the ender extender 400 XL. So I will change these to 400. Oh, but I erased by mistake something. So let me put it back. There you go. I'm going to change that to 400. The size of the Y's will be 400 too.
Wait, I'm sorry.
This,
I don't see it. I don't see it on the screen. Sorry. Where?
You don't see my screen?
I can, but not that far down, I guess.
Oh, okay. So let me. Can you see it right there?
Line 1167.
Yeah,
Oh.
I can see it now. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, 67. Sorry. You see that I changed it to 400. Originally, it was 235. So you can modify that size. You have an ender extender too, right?
Yes.
So
no. I'm sorry. I don't have an extender now.
Okay, so in that one, you can just leave it like that, which is 235 by 235, I think so. Or some of them are 220 by 220 by 225. So I am modifying also my height, which is D. Mine is 500. All right. So that is related to the size of your bed. In case that you want to change anything in the volume bed. The next thing that I want to check is most of us, I think we had the BL touch. So I go back again to the search little window there, and I will type BL touch, or BLT, BL touch. And immediately this will take me to the options with that name. Now, did you see mine? Let me, in the line number 905. Brian, did you see it? I have highlighted that line.
Uncommented.
Richard? Yes.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
If you have a BL touch, remove the two diagonal lines, the two slash. Remove it, and you can see that change the color to kind of purple and blue. That means that now, when you start your machine with a new firmware, your BL touch will be like, oh, I have one, I can use it, perfect. So activate that.
Okay.
Now I'm going to scroll down because it's not that far away. And now you can see this weird graphic here that is telling me back, left, right, front, and it's giving me the examples of how to measure the distance between the nozzle and the probe. So which one of you guys has the BL touch? Do you have the BL touch installed?
Yeah, I have it on there. Yep.
Perfect. So are you able to measure, and if you have something like this, which is a caliper,
Yeah.
you can see, the distance between the nozzle over the x-axis, and also the distance between the nozzle can be in the front or can be in the back, depending on how you're mounting it, your wheel touch. Can be also is the second measure. In my case,
what was mine, Aaron?
I don't remember.
Is it negative 140?
do you have the normal adapter that comes with the wheel touch?
Yes.
One that was made
It's
for
the factory hot end.
Yeah, it's the one that looks like a L, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
mine more or less is, and I'm going to write it here. You see that says 10, 10, 0 in the line 997. I'm going to change it to mine, which is minus, because is left to the nozzle. So minus, and I will explain you that again. 42 mm. And then in the next one, which is the Y value, the Y axis, in my case is -8. And the C, which is 0, the Z value, I will not touch it. I just will leave it 0. We can do that later. Now, did you see in this little diagram here that says back, front, left, and right? Do you see that in the middle is a letter N of like Nancy, or more specifically, like nozzle? You see that little N? That is like you are looking your printer from the top, like you have an aerial view. So the N is your nozzle, and whatever is in the left side is a negative number. Whatever is in the right side is a positive number. The same way with the back and the front. Okay. So, Richard, do you have the measures for yours?
I just measured 1.23.
1.23.
That's
millimeters?
for the probe. The probe to. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. No, it's 31.32 on millimeters.
Okay, so and the nozzle is, the probe is in the left side of the nozzle when you're looking at the, okay, so that number will be negative. So in there, where I put -42, you have to put minus 30 what, 38?
31.32.
31, yes, so put that minus 31.32 in there.
Okay.
What about the y-axis, which is the bed? What is the distance between the nozzle and the probe in that direction? Will be very, very small. Sometimes it's just less than sometimes 10 mm, 10 millimeters.
Say 21 millimeters.
21. That's kind of far. But okay, it's possible.
Wait, so real quick, can you show me real quick what so when I measured probe to nozzle.
Yes.
Then,
let me see if I have a picture here very fast, and that way you can see it. And I will show it to you.
Sorry.
A better picture, because my camera sadly is not that far away.
And then what
from,
you said nozzle to Y?
Nozzle to the probe, but in the Y direction. Let me show you in a second. In that way, you can see it. Okay. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you're fine.
I try to look for all the pictures that I have. Okay, not that one. I try to look for also a clear picture for you.
Open sign off.
Okay, perfect. So let me pass this picture. I don't know. Are you able to see it? The big picture?
Okay, so that's what I measured, that I got the 31.32.
Okay, that is your X. That is the X one, which is the first one.
Yeah.
So do you see the probe is in the left side of the nozzle? So in the screen right here, it says 42. It's negative 42 when you put it in your firmware. And the another one is this one. That is
I can't see that one.
You cannot see that one.
No,
let me see, can make it smaller. In that way you can see it. Yeah. Yeah, I try to see if you can. All right, so let me see if you can see it here. Let me change my screen. And let me know if you can see it now. Are you able to see it?
We still see the VS.
Oh, okay. So let me.
Okay, yeah, I see it now. So it'd be probe
All
to...
right. So that, or in the side.
Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying.
And so you see, in my case was minus 42, and this is around minus 8. All right. And let me go back again to the screen over there.
What was yours again? I'm sorry.
Mine is minus 42 and minus 8.
Okay.
All right. Okay, let me close this.
Sergio, sorry, this video was recording and uploaded in somewhere?
Yes, yes. I'm going to record. I'm recording this and I'm going to pass it for you guys.
Okay.
Okay. I will post it on the Facebook. All right. Are you back to the VS code screen?
Yes, I'm at the probe offset. Yeah.
Excellent. Perfect. So now that we have that values, which are very important if you have a VL touch, we can keep moving. If we go scroll down, you can keep going. We are going to look now for how we want our VL touch to behave. And you will see starting in line 1280, you can see that says bed leveling. Are you able to see it?
Yes.
Yep.
Good. And in that one, they start to tell you the explanation of what each one of the options that you have means. By default, you have the mesh bed leveling in the line 1321. You see it?
Yes.
All right. So now that is for people that don't have a BL touch, that they do this manually. So the thing that we want to do there is actually comment the line. In that way, the program doesn't do nothing. And in the way that we do it is put the 2 forward slashes in front. And immediately we'll change the color to green, right? All right, but we need to activate one of these ones. The one that we need to activate for BL touch has to be the line 1319, which is auto bed leveling bilinear. So we will erase the slashes from that one. All right. Everybody in that place?
Yes.
Very good. So the next one is we don't want our bed, our extruders, or our actually hot end to start smacking the bed. Sometimes we have that noise like the motor try to grind the hot end all the way down. So the thing that we need to do is look for something called the Z save. So I'm going to go to the search little window there. And I will type Z, like zebra, _ save. And I will find it, that line is line 1509, 1509.
Mm-hmm.
That says define Z-save homing. So if I don't want my hot end to crash against my bed, I have to remove the slashes from that one. I need to activate it. Everybody in the same page there?
Yes.
Good. And the last thing that we can do, that is not too much, but we can do, is scroll a little bit down. You will have additional features. And in additional features in line 1625, do you see that line? 1625. Is an option there to tell me by default what temperature I want to use for PLA and what temperature I want to use for ABS.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that the one that they choose for PLA is very, the bed is 45. Just for fun, I tried to print something with my bed at 45 degrees, and that thing never stick. Never happened. So I'm going to change that number to 60 degrees. And the preheat, the hot end, I will change it to 200. The ABS is correct. The temperature for the ABS is fine at 240 and at 210. So that's the only thing that I want to change in the firmware right now. At this moment, we can just go to the M for the auto build Marlin. Brian, did that icon show up in your screen or not?
What icon?
The M for auto mile.
No.
Okay, no problem. So the thing that we're going to do, you see that says all the way in the option? I don't know if you notice in the first icon, you have like a blue dot with a number 1. That means that you have not saved anything yet. So let's save it. Let's go to File, and let's go to Save. Just save. In that way, if we need to do another change, we don't have to start from the beginning. So right now, we save that.
Just save.
Done.
Just save.
Yeah.
Yeah, not save as, just save.
No, just save. Just save. All right. So, Richard, do you have the option of the auto Marlin or no?
Yes.
Okay. Ed, what about you?
I'm good.
Okay. Oscar, ¿tienes la opción de auto build Marlin, la M?
Yes.
Perfecto. Okay. Brian, just give me a second and I will tell you what to do in your case.
Okay.
So if we go to the M, if you click M, you have now this weird window here that says Marlin firmware is open in the workspace. Are you able to see in the top of that little window is 4 icons. And the first one looks like a hammer, like a little hammer. You see it? This is for Richard, Ed, and
Yeah.
Oscar.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So select that little hammer there, and another window will open. Do you see that window now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, and it's asking you, use a specific environment for the build, like what kind of machine do you have? So it's in this case, is four options here. And the architecture that you can see, it says STM32F1. In Richard case, probably it's a different one, right?
The only thing I have, it says Marlin, and then everything else is blank.
You don't have nothing in there?
No, I have nothing there, it says.
Okay, that's
In my
weird.
case,
But
it's the same.
In your case, you don't have anything in there either? ¿No tienes nada, Oscar?
Solamente
En tu caso, ¿tú no lo tienes?
digamos, ambiente para crear.
Okay, solamente, eso está bien. Richard, do you have any option says build and upload or no? Nothing.
It says next to everything where yours says build and config. That's what I got. And then it says please open Marlin in workspace.
Oh, no. Okay. You just have this. If you, with your mouse, go a little bit up in front of the word build, do you have 3 icons or 2 or 4 icons there?
Yeah,
Can you click the one that looks like a hammer?
Yeah, I clicked it and it's still the same screen.
That's supposed to open. Do you see my screen here?
Yeah, I see the way yours is.
Let me close it. Yes, let me open it. So from here, we're here. And if I go to the M, I will go and click the hammer icon, which is Marlin build. And this has to show up Marlin firmware auto build.
Yeah, I have, hold on, I'll show you right here. This is exactly what,
Yeah, and you don't have nothing in there. That's so weird. Because you don't have the information either. You see that in mine says Marlin, bug fix. Let's do this. Close. Now you save your file. So close completely. Richard and Brian, close your screen.
I got
Quit
my Marlin.
completely VS Code. You got it? You got it?
Yeah. I've got the same thing though. I don't have nothing on mine either.
You don't have nothing. All right. Question for you guys. I'm going back to the Explorer here in the corner, in the first icon. When I open that, do you see the same files that I see there? GitHub, Pio, VS Code, build root, config, data, Docker, docs, Marlin. Do you see that?
No, I mean, it shows Marlin, auto build Marlin.
Okay, but now click all the way to the first one, the first icon.
Okay,
You see that icon here in the top?
Yeah, I click on that. I got all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So in that stop, do you see almost all the way to the bottom says platformio.ini?
Yep.
Yeah.
You have that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Do me a favor. Close your VS Code. Completely quit, and let's reopen it, and let's see if that takes it.
Open it back
If
up.
not, yes, open it back again.
All right, just reopened it.
Do you have anything now? If you go to the Marlin option and click the Marlin icon and then the hammer,
No.
nothing yet?
Still the
Nope.
same
What
thing.
about Brian? What about you?
Nope, still nothing there.
Ed, what about you?
It says, please open Marlin in Workspace.
Okay. So that's weird. Go to file, right? You know what? Before you do, can you go all the way to help, all the way in the top,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and about? Go to about. What version of Visual Code do you have?
152.1.
Okay.
Same here.
All right. So let's do this. That's very weird that it's not opening. Let me close this. Then I'm going to close window. Close folder. Okay. I got to go to file. I go to open workspace, which normally doesn't happen. I'm going to select the Marlin folder. That's the one that I want to got. Yeah, Marlin folder. Oh wait, that is not going to open. That is not what I want. Yeah, no, that's not what I want. So that's so weird. So open folder in my case. Do me a favor, all of you. Let's see if we can retake it again. Go to file. Go to close folder if it's open, any one of that ones.
Mm-hmm.
Now exit.
Go to file and what?
Go to file and look for close folder. It's almost all the way in the bottom.
Yep,
Close folder, select that.
okay.
Now close the Marlin. I mean, sorry, Visual Code, Visual Studio Code.
Okay.
Oscar, tú sí tienes el Marlin, las opciones, tienes una opción, ¿verdad?
Sí, así es, solamente una opción.
Ok, no hay problema. No necesitas estar en mute. Okay, let's open it again, Visual Studio. Let's go again to File and Open Folder. And let's go again to the C drive, to the Marlin folder, and select that folder, and let's open it again. And let me see if that works. Nothing happened there?
I clicked on the Marlin, clicking on the build, still nothing there.
Still nothing.
No.
All right. In your case, look like for some reason, the VS Code wasn't installed correctly, which is what happened a lot of times. So let's do this. Can you close the program and uninstall VS Code?
Okay, uninstall it and then reinstall it.
Yes. Try to go directly again to the website and reinstall it again. And it's funny because I just installed this one today for the class. This computer is basically first time that has VS Code.
Mm-hmm.
Did you select something different when you install the VS Code? It's an option there about using add, uppercase P-A-T-H. That has to be check mark. That's the only thing that sometimes you have to do. Meanwhile, we do this. Let me.
Okay, I'm going to. Searching for it right now.
Pressing the record. Okay. So for the people who has this Marlin option here, has that, it's pretty easy. You just need to build the application. In my case, I always choose the 512 because my SD card is big and I can fix it. The first option is for people that has not too much space in the EEPROM in the printer. The last one basically is the same, but instead producing an SD from that. So in my case, I always prefer to have the card. So I'm going to press the one says deal in the second option. And as you can see, and I'm going to move this up, this start compiling here slowly, but it's downloading things that is needed. So in your case, guys, and let me finish this compile. In that way, you can see what happened after you do this one. As you can see, it's downloading all the components that is needed and now it's unpacking the things in the background.
Sergio, disculpa, ¿cómo hiciste para ver el proceso?
El proceso, ves la opción que dice terminal. Normalmente es una pantallita muy pequeña. Normally it's like this. Es muy pequeña la pantalla. Normally that window is very little. Here you have problems, output, debug, console, and terminal. Go to terminal, that option. And if you want to see all the entire process, you just move the page a little bit up and down. In that way, you can see what is happening. So right now, as you can see, is downloading and unpacking. Let me,
normal.
what is the name?
Yes,
your VS Code. The thing that we need to do here is, let's go back again to your normal view here. You can close the tab, the auto build. You see it normally like this, right?
Yes.
All right. Here in the bottom, do you see a couple icons in the blue line all the way? That's it's like a house icon and then a check mark and then an arrow. Do you see that line all the way in the bottom?
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So go to the one that is a check mark and click it. That is try to compile just using platforming. And for that normally will fail because it's a lot of things that we miss that the auto build Marlin will take. So do you see that in my case this failed?
Yeah, mine did too.
That's why in this case, guys, it's a lot of things that has to be, if you go scroll down and you see all the lines in the red color, all that lines has to be changed. And it's a pain in the butt to do it. We can do it in another time because that will take a long time for me to tell you what to do in each line. But that is the old-fashioned way to do firmware that takes forever. So that's why people used to pay to make firmware. So my recommendations here is, let's give me a second. Let me share my another screen with you guys. Can I hear music? Oh, Alexa, sorry, stop. My kids has connected all the speakers, all the Alexa speakers in the house. So when they start one, the entire house, it's like, where is that music coming from? All right, so let me get this one here. And if you go to the Marlin side, that is a very good reference file location. Let's see, I put that one. Are you able to see that one, the page? Or not? No, are you able to? Let me see if I can select that one. That way you can see it. Yes. The auto build troubleshooting error message. Did you see that page?
Mm-hmm.
So that can be one of the options that you have to fix the thing that tells you exactly what to feed in VS Code. Let's see if we can VS Code not showing. What is the name? Marlin auto Marlin build. Let's see. Visual Studio Marketplace. I don't know if I want to do that. So another option is try to install it from there. Maybe that's why you have to install it directly. But yeah, suppose you have to have it right there. Well, let me see, maybe. Let me see something else in that. If we can configure something in there, which is right here. I don't think it's nothing in there. Yeah, I don't think it's any options in there. Marlin upload. Yeah.
On my auto build Marlin, it says currently open folder does not contain a valid Marlin project.
No, about. Can you repeat it again?
It says the currently open folder doesn't contain a valid Marlin project. To use auto build Marlin, open a Marlin project folder in the workspace. I've got.
Okay. Now I'm worried that the folder that you download was corrupted or not in a good shape. Can you re-download the Marlin folder from GitHub?
Yeah.
Try to do that. Try to. You can do this very easy. If you go to the C drive and go to the Marlin folder that we download, you can erase that one completely. Just be sure that you close it first. Visual Studio is closed completely, and you can remove the entire folder. That folder, you don't need to uninstall it. It's just, you can just delete it. And after that, yeah, let's go again to the GitHub. Let's go directly there, github.com. And in search hub, here just put Marlin. And it's the first option. The one says firmware, Marlin, firmware, Marlin.
Where is that?
Go to, where are you exactly? In Google?
GitHub.com, Marlin
Okay.
Firmware.
Yeah, you are in Google. Okay, let me go here. You are here in this page, github.com, right?
No.
No, okay.
It's a white page.
Okay, so you type Marlin, and you probably went to Marlin firmware Marlin. This one, this page?
Yeah, it's got the cat on. Yeah.
All right, perfect. So did you see the option here again that says 2.0?
Yeah, 2.0.
Yeah, just drop down that menu and choose fit 2.0.x. And that is done by somebody says G Magician. He updated the Italian language 70 minutes ago. So that is pretty up to date. So do you see it, that option there?
Yes.
Okay, so go to the green button that says code.
Download zip.
Download zip, yeah. And I assume you have also in the configuration folder, you have, it's called configuration. Let me see the name in my downloads. It's called configuration dash bugfix dash 2.0.x, right?
In the folder.
You go to your download folders.
Okay. All right, I have Marlin Bug Fix 2.0.
Do you see that zip?
See what?
You have another folder called configuration dash bugfix dash 2.0.x.
No.
Okay, so that is the thing. You need to download that, the second option there. What about Richard? You have that one?
One second. I'm gonna be I gotta
Brian,
download the first Marlin again real quick.
Okay. Brian, did you see the option that I'm highlighting here in my screen?
GitHub.com.
Do you see it or no?
GitHub.com, Marlin firmware configuration.
Archive. No, you have to download it. It says archive, bugfix is underneath that option.
Oh.
You want me to show you how to get there again?
Yeah.
Okay. So in your Marlin page, the one that you just download,
go to
you
config.
see, open the one that says config.
Yeah.
And now this that says where have all configurations gone?
Yeah.
And it's two links there. I want you to do the second one, the one that says github.com, Marlin firmware, configurations, archive, bugfix 2.0. Select that one. Oh, that is the one that you have to download.
Okay.
After you, did you install, open the Marlin bugfix? If you did it, if you got that one again, just to be sure. Okay.
Open the Marlin bug fix.
Well, I want you to copy that folder to your C drive, to the root of the C drive. And when it's copied entirely in the C drive, I want you to change the name. Just rename that folder Marlin.
Okay.
Okay. That's the only thing. Now open that folder that says Marlin and see if you have this configuration: GitHub, IO, VS Code, build root, config, data, Docker, documents, Marlin. Do you see all that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now inside that folder, you see the folder that says Marlin?
Says what?
Marlin. It's another folder, Marlin inside Marlin.
Yeah.
Open that second Marlin folder.
Okay.
Now, leave it open, okay? Just there. Now, do you have the new folder called configurations, bugfix?
Yes.
2.0, open that one. Unzip that one, whatever you want. But be
Boot
sure.
screen H, status screen H, configuration H, and configuration advanced H.
Okay, that is in your in Marlin. But if you open the one, yes, the one that says configuration, bugfix, just that one. No inside that folder. Forget the first one. Forget this one. This one is the one that is the original program. I want you to open the second file that you just downloaded.
Okay.
So if you go to your downloads folder,
Yeah, open it up.
Do you find that says configurations bug fix? You found that one? Configurations bug. Okay, open that one. And you can expand that one wherever you want. I normally expand it also in the root of C, in the C drive. Richard, you have it that one too?
1 second.
Yes. And you're okay, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Excellent. So did you open that new folder, configurations bug fix, Brian?
Yes.
Okay, tell me what is inside that folder.
Config, git ignore, license, and
Perfect.
readme.
Excellent. Open the one that says config. Now inside that one, you have default and examples, right?
Examples.
Let's go to examples. You have a Creality, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's go to the Creality folder.
Ender 3 Pro.
Ender 3 Pro, good. And what card do you have in the Ender 3 Pro?
Okay.
Which one?
I got the SKR Mini E3 version 2.
Okay, open that folder.
Okay.
And you see the 4 files there, right?
Yep.
All right, leave it open, leave it that screen open. And now let's open another window, another file explorer window. Go to your C drive and go for the folder called Marlin. Got it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, you open the folder called Marlin, and inside that folder is, again, another folder called Marlin 2. You see it?
Marlin bug fix 2.0. And then the other Marlin, yes, I see it.
Open the Marlin inside that Marlin.
Yeah.
And do you see now that is 2 folders, one called Live, L-I-V, and another one called SRC, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. I want you to drag or copy the ones that you just installed, the ones that you was looking for, the big 3 SKR Mini E3 2.0. Copy all that 4 ones, copy, and paste it in the folder Marlin, inside the Marlin folder. And it's going to tell you, are you sure you want to replace these, replace the files in that destination? Select yes, replace the files. So that was correct in your case?
No, it hasn't asked me that yet.
Sorry, Brian, I lost you.
It didn't ask me that.
Didn't ask you that. That's weird. Let's do it again. Do you see my screen at the moment?
Hang on.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you see this screen? This is the first one. This is with the examples.
Yeah.
Of so copy all that 4. You can select all the 4 ones. Right click and copy, okay? And then you can paste. You see my second window here, the one that I'm moving?
Yeah.
Okay. Right click and paste.
It's
and immediately.
paste is not being highlighted.
Okay, so that means that you didn't copy the files. Let's go back again to that one. Big 3 Tech SKR Mini E3 2.0. You have that one open?
Yep.
All right. And you select all of them, right?
Yep.
And you can right click and the copy option is copy, okay? And now you are going to the second window, which is the local C Marlin. You didn't. I don't think you changed the name. Marlin probably in yours says bugfix 2.x, right? And inside that one is another folder also called Marlin.
Right.
All right. And if you open that folder, the second Marlin folder, did you see the two? At least you see two folders that says LID, live, like a library.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to paste. Yes. Perfect. So I want you to right click anywhere in the screen and paste. Is paste highlighted or not?
It's not showing a paste.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Go back to your the files that need to be copied.
Uh-huh.
Highlight them all.
Wait. You know what happened? I'm
What?
thinking that the files, the window that you are seeing is the zip files. That files has not yet expanded.
Oh, it hasn't downloaded yet?
No. You download it, but it's still in a zip format. Did you unzip it? Did you expand it?
Yeah.
And you copy to that. It's a way that you can share your screen with us.